It's number one just because of just how immersed I am in this game and how much fun I've had, even just for the short amount of time. Like, it's the most fun I've had in a game this year, so that's why I've put it as my number one. Hi everyone, my name is VikiMew, and I'm a Let's Player that plays a variety of different video games on current and older generation. If this interests you at all, then please consider subscribing, because then you'll get more content from me. Also, please remember to like and comment on this video, as it will help me out a ton. So it's almost the end of 2020, and I thought it'd be a good idea to look back at the games that I've played that have come out this year. Keep in mind I haven't played all of them, but I have played a good amount that have come out, and I decided, you know, I'm going to give them a top 5 ranking. Please note, this is my own personal opinion though, so you probably may or may not agree with me, but I would love to know in the comments what your top 5 favourite video games were this year. Anyway, let's go on with the video. At number 5, we have Destroy Humans, the remake, which came out about... oh no. It was in summertime, I know that. Why do I not research this stuff? I don't know. But anyway, Destroy Humans, the original, was such a big thing for me back when I was a kid. I just have so much nostalgia from it. Like, I don't know, I just loved it. I loved the alien thing. I was just like, oh my god, this alien is so cool. He's so cool. Even though he's destroying humans and he destroyed the cows, and it was just like, it made me sad, but I was also like, ooh, aliens are so cool. I don't know why. I had this really huge obsession with aliens when I was a kid, and like, I don't know why. I think it had something to do with this game, and also Sims 2, because I had a lot of things to do with aliens. But when I saw that this remake was coming out, I knew I had to get it, and I was very, very, like, I had high expectations for this game, and I met them all. It is really, really stunning. They kept a lot of the same mechanics in it. It's pretty much the same game, just it looks better, and they added a few extra little things, like there's, oh gosh, what is it? No, there's, they added, some more skins and stuff, and some other little bits and pieces, but it's pretty much completely the same game, just it's been remade to look a lot better, and I definitely think you should try it out if you've never played it before. It's still good to play the first time, because even as a kid, I never actually completed it myself, so it was really, really fun to go back through this and actually play the game properly, because I wasn't really allowed to, so now I could, and it's just so much fun. So that's why it's in my top 5.
So, what's the name of this crummy planet?
Our destination. The planet Earth.
Crypto here. How's the view from the safety of the mothership?
Let's just say I'm glad I'm up here and you're down there.
This planet is now a territory of the Furon Empire. Resist this.
And number 4 is Little Hope, which is part of the Dark Anthology, the Dark Pictures Anthology game series sort of thing. It's basically like the sequel to Man of Medan, and after I played that game, there was a teaser for Little Hope, and I was like, okay, this looks interesting. It's got something to do with witches and the Salem trials, sort of like that is what I thought it was, and it just, you know, it's an interesting concept. I was really hoping with this game it would be more interesting than Man of Medan, because in Man of Medan, I managed to figure out what the plot was and what was kind of going on, like, instantly within the first scene. So I was hoping I wasn't going to guess that this time, and it was going to be more of a real threat. And I'm not going to go too much into that with Man of Medan if you've never played it, but yeah. So I was really excited for this game. I started playing it and I was like, this is an interesting story, and I had no idea what's going on. I had so many different theories about what was actually going on in this town, and it's like, is this really about witches and demons, or is this something else going on here? I'm confused. Are they all dead? Because it had a very big Silent Hill vibe, and it kind of felt like that. It's like, are these people dead already? What is going on? Is actual demons there? Is this their? Do they reincarnate each time? Because it basically shows the same, like everyone's faces. It's like they've been reincarnated each time. They always die in them or something, and it seemed like their deaths replayed with each of their lifetimes. So it was a really interesting kind of concept, and the ending was just like a big twist which I never even thought of. I was like, oh, okay, didn't expect that at all, because I just wasn't thinking that was going to be a possibility, and people who played this, maybe you did figure it out, and well done to you. But for me, I didn't figure it out, and I was surprised quite pleasantly, because like, okay, that was interesting, and it did feel way more of a threat this time around, so I really, really, really enjoyed playing this game, and I can't wait for the next one, which is out probably maybe next year, maybe the later on, I don't know, year after, who knows. But it looks really, really interesting, and I'm excited to play it. And I'm happy I played this one.
What happened? Where are we? We're near Little Hope.
Sounds like a fun place.
Funnily enough, Little Hope does have an interesting and dark history.
The way this fog just appears, it's not natural.
Seems the fog won't let us go anywhere except into the center of town.
Get the hell out of there!
I'm next.
She is the one in league with the devil.
And number 3 is Animal Crossing New Horizons. And guys, this is my first ever Animal Crossing game, and I think it has been for quite a lot of people as well. So I kind of had seen what previous Animal Crossings were like, so I kind of roughly knew what to expect, but I'd never really experienced it for myself so much. So going into this, I was like, okay, I kind of know roughly what's going on, and I got the game literally on the day it came out, yeah, from the beginning, before any of the updates and whatnot. And it's so much fun, and it was so sweet, and I had so much fun. I played it every single day for months. I have had breaks from it, but I always go back to it, and it's just so lovely, and it does get regular updates pretty fast with new content, so it always keeps you in a big sort of grip. And it came out in definitely the right time, considering it's 2020 and, you know, pandemic. Definitely helped. It really, really helped me out, because I was so bored, because there was barely any games really coming out near that time. So it was a kind of a lifesaver almost. Yeah, so that's why it's definitely on number 3 for me. Just surely because it got me through so much this year. And number 2 is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And this was so close to being my number 1 pick, really. I was kind of like dabbling between it because I really, really do enjoy this game a lot. It's so much fun. And it's kind of strange to me because I was really worried about this game, actually, because of Odyssey's impact on me. And I'm going to be a little bit biased here because I'm half Greek, so yeah, I'm gonna enjoy going through ancient Greece because I'm like, oh, it's my heritage. So yeah. Also, Cassandra's character, because I picked to play as Cassandra, like her voice acting is amazing. I loved playing her, so it was so much fun, and I got really attached to her character. So I was kind of wondering how this new character was going to feel for me, because I didn't know if I would have the same sort of impact. And I do like Vikings a lot. I do really like all the history behind it and things, but still, it didn't feel as close to the heart because, you know, half Greek, Odyssey, more sort of like felt more connected to that. So I was worried, and then I started playing the game, and I was still like, I'm not sure how I feel about this character. I don't know if I'm going to say the name right, but Ivor. I'm pretty sure her name, playing as the female one, so yeah, Ivor. I mean, they're both the same name, still. I guess it does get, my friend confuses me because he keeps calling your character Ivor, and it's like, no, it's Ivor. Ivor the Boneless. You've got Ivor the Boneless, and then you've got Ivor the Wolf-Kissed. I'm pretty sure I'm saying the name right, but now I'm not sure because he's confused me. But yeah, I slowly actually got really used to this character, and I really like her. She's cool. I like her voice now. I was unsure at first, but actually I like it, and I like her dialogue. It's lovely, and I'm so much happy about the whole side quest kinda stuff in this one, or like the world events, that sort of thing, because if you played like Odyssey, you know how much stuff's in that game. Oh, but it's overwhelming. I got burnt out so many times on that game. I love it, but so much burnout, and it felt like such a chore and so repetitive. And in Valhalla, there's a lot to do, and still, but it's done in such a good way where it doesn't feel like overwhelming. And the map also, even though it's still really big, the way it's kind of shown and everything makes it feel a little bit more condensed and more breathable, and I didn't get burnout as quickly. I do get burnout every now and again, especially when I go to the mythical areas. That kind of does make me go, oh no. Just because of I like to collect everything. So that's why. But it's still so much fun, and I'm really enjoying the story. I haven't completed it yet, but I love it. It's so much fun. Parkour is a bit of an ass, gotta say. I prefer Odyssey's way more. It seems a bit more complicated. It seems like they've gone back to one of the old sort of games mechanics, and I'm not sure why they've done that, because Odyssey's felt really fluid to me. But oh well, I got used to it eventually, and yeah, it's good. And at my number 1 is Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, no, I know what some of you are thinking. You're probably like, why did you pick this one as number 1 considering all the bugs and the problems on it, etc, etc, etc. So, I'm playing the game on PS4 base console as well. And yeah, I've experienced some crashes and it's a bit blurry and there has been some bugs, but they've only been funny for me. Like, I haven't had any like game-breaking ones. And after the 1.4 update, I could see it a lot better and I actually got used to it so quickly. I can tell it's graphically amazing. Yeah, it looks a bit blurry, but you can tell the graphics are extremely good. Extremely good. Definitely should have come out only on the next gen, your PS5 and Xbox X, and for the high-end PCs, I think. But it still plays. I'm surprised it even plays at all on the base consoles, to be honest. I was kind of worried about that, but it is playable and it is so much fun. And I haven't even played too much of it, but I got so immersed in it. Like, the story, the characters, the lip syncing is freaking amazing. Like, if you've actually really paid attention to the lip syncing and the animations, they're beautiful. They're probably one of the best I've seen, really. It's done so well. And yeah, it's fun. The music's lovely. There is problems. There is definitely problems, and people kind of have to remember this happened with Witcher 3 as well, and then it got fixed a lot. Even though Witcher 3 is not one of really my favorites, like, I did get burnt out on that game, to be honest, and I couldn't really continue playing it. But with this one, I'm still have hope that they're going to fix a lot of the problems, and I'm going to probably pull it to PS5 when I get there anyway. But I'm having so much fun on it, and I keep saying I'm having so much fun on it, but it's true. It's so immersive, it's beautifully made, story is good, voice acting brilliant, all those things that I've already said. Combat's really fun too, actually. I was pleasantly surprised with combat. Stealth is a bit of a problem, but hopefully they fix that, I don't know. Again, it's number 1 just because of just how immersed I am in this game and how much fun I've had, even just for the short amount of time. Like, it's the most fun I've had in a game this year, so that's why I've put it as my number 1, and hopefully it will stay as that. Maybe for next year as well, who knows, maybe it'll get better, I don't know. Also, it's one of my dream games, and it met all my expectations, all my ones anyway. It met them, so I'm happy to put this as my number 1.
So what now?
Now, you find out what it is you need to do.
A thing of beauty, I know.
You've never backed down from anything in your life, even when you maybe should have. You go through Night City knowing a stray bullet could end you while hailing a cab. But that's never stopped you from taking action.
You believe you cheated death. It is death that has cheated you.
If you gotta kill, kill. If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
Yellowmane! On the ground, asshole! Don't move!
Out of my house! No!
Will never fade away. What you did to me, I know. So how I find a way, but I think of beauty.
Would you rather live in peace as Mr. Nobody, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory?
So that is my top 5 favorite games of this year. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Just a reminder again to like and comment on this video, and also if you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe. I make Let's Plays mainly, like I said in the beginning of this video, but I also make videos like this every now and again. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, then I hope to see you again for more. Come back for more. that kind of thing. Yeah, this is how I talk. I can't talk so well. It's terrible. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Bye.